Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday. I've got very little to show you guys today simply because I'm still working ahead on a few projects that I can't show you. I think I've got like maybe another week or so and I can show you the other project that I finished where I showed you guys like the edge, I think. I can insert a picture in another week or so to show you what I made for that. So that'll be exciting. That's something you guys can look forward to for next week. As for what I've been working on, Project of Doom. All Project of Doom all the time. Which is not true because I do other things. But last week on Wednesday, Jennifer released the 7th pattern. And it looks something like this. This is actually my mom's block. She chose the time turner mostly because I told her she had her choice between this and one other option, and she kind of waffled at first, and then when she asked me what the difference was really between them, I said, well, if I do the time turner for you, you get sparkles. And so she wanted sparkles. You ever wonder where I get it from? It's her. So I did the time turner all in fairy frost fabric. Ironically, I think this color is called amber, this one is fog, and this one is sand. So I think it came out pretty good. I did make this before Jen found there was a slight correction to the pattern, and I mentioned that to my mom because it was going to be standing there without a lean-to on it, and she goes, no, that doesn't bother me at all. And I pointed out that the first time I made the pattern for my original Project of Doom, mine's actually floating off the shelf because I didn't do it right. So then we get to mine, which I did the Venomous Tentacular for mine, because I have to say, when Jennifer showed me this design, I immediately squealed. I fell in love with it, and I had to have it. So even though I'm not really a plant person in real life, I tend to kill things unintentionally. So I'm very happy to see that my sewing thumb seems to work for plants. So there's that. My finger continues to heal. I don't think you guys can actually see. Maybe, kind of. That little cut, yeah. It actually doesn't look that great on camera, but it looks okay in real life. I mean, I've been continuing keeping a band-aid on it simply because I did crack my nail when I cut it. So I've been trying to keep that from breaking before it's grown out. So there's that. In other news, a bit of a preaching to the choir story, because we've all had that person in our lives who thinks that just because we're crafty, we're willing to make whatever crazy idea they can come up with. Mine this week was my dad. He has finally figured out, after nearly 20 years, that I like to sew, and that I've been doing it a lot lately. So he called me the other night to ask me if I'd be willing to make couch cushion covers for him, for his couch, so that he didn't have to put a blanket on the couch. No, I don't want to do that. Mostly because I've never actually sewn anything with zippers. I've never constructed anything without instructions. Well, that's not true. I've made a few things. I wouldn't call them great things, and I certainly wouldn't do couch cushion covers without instructions. And I couldn't seem to get it into his head that the cost of the fabric alone, to get a steady, durable fabric that could be used for such purposes, would cost him more than he'd be willing to spend, let alone paying me for it. So I turned him down as nicely as I could. Told him I'd be happy to go online and look for something for him, because my dad does not use computers, if at all possible. Doesn't like the concept of ordering online, thinks that everybody's going to take his credit card number, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that was my crafting funny for the week. I probably shot myself in the foot on that, simply because the way I turned him down, it wasn't quite a, oh, hell no, I'm never going to do that for you, but it was a bit rude the way I did it, but frankly, he caught me off guard, and there's no way I was going to do that. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I had to tell you guys this week. Not much more I can show you, since I'm working a bit ahead on a couple projects, and I've seen a couple other things that I'm very excited to see done in the future. And so I will talk to you guys next week.